let's have math now. We'll start with some coins. So if you have coins, you want to get your coins out. I'm going to sort the coins I have. So what's this? You've probably seen this all directions. It is you're right, a dime. And this one is a nickel, nickel, nickel. Try to say it before I do. Dime, 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 nickel, and 1 penny. So, what do we count first? The dimes, the nickels, or the pennies? If you said dimes, you're right. So, what do you count dimes by? 10 cents. Let's do it. 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents. Then we count the nickels. Now we have to count by fives. 45 cents, 50 cents, 55 cents, 60 cents, and we have 1 penny. So then we just count by ones. So 61 cents. And if you write 61 cents, it would look just like this. Perfect. Now, the next thing I need you to do is to get out your purple work mat that's divided in half. We need 2 parts to our work mat today. And you need all those linking cubes, and you need to take them apart, okay, so they can't be together. Then you need the number cards, all your number cards. So the first thing I want you to do is put all your number cards in order above your mat. And so I'm going to put mine in order, and I'm going to tip this down so you can see it better. And when you get to 10 over here, then you want to stop, and then you want to do 11 in the same row there. So I hope yours all fit on here, like I hope mine do too. And you can sort while I'm sorting, and we'll see if we get done about the same time. Mine might not fit. I will move my linking cubes. I think mine are a little bigger than yours because mine are the homemade ones that my daughter Renata was so kind to make for me. Are you getting almost done? I am almost done. I am missing my 0. But if I had a 0, it would be right here, right there. So that 0 would be there. Okay? Now, if you're not done sorting yours, you want to pause the video and finish sorting yours. So they are all in a row. And you should notice that the 1 is on top of the 11. So 1 and then 1, 1. She made her ones a different way than we usually do. We usually just do a straight line, but she did the fancy way. But I want you, when you're writing them, I want you to write them the normal way, the plain way. Okay, so when you have that all done, then I want you to take the one that says 9, and you're going to put it right here in the middle of your mat, and then you want to count out 9 of the linking cubes. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9. But what I want to do is put some on one side and some on the other side. And it doesn't matter what number you put on each side. So I am just going to move a few over to the other side. But I am going to write my number sentence on my little whiteboard, okay? So I have, let's count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on one side. And then there are 1, 2, 3 over here So I have 6 plus 3 equals, and what was our number to start with? 9. So you want to find the numbers that you used, and then you can write the number sentence on an extra piece of paper. So I did 6 plus 3 equals 9. We are going to do 2 more, but then you can do as many more as you want at home because this is kind of fun. I like it. It is a great activity. Okay, so we're going to put all the linking cubes back. Now, notice if you use different numbers, that's fine. You just have to write your number sentence with different numbers because like you could have used 4 and 5 or 1 and 8 or even 0 and 9 if you wanted to. Okay, so let's do another one. Let's do a little bit bigger number. How about 16? Ooh, that is a really big number. Let's count our linking cubes and see if we can get 16. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do as many on each side as you want. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That is a lot to count up to. So we have 16 there. And I put some on each side. You can put as many as you want on each side, just so that as long as there's some on each side. And then we'll count them and put the right number next to it. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need the number 7 on mine. If you picked a different number, that's okay. And then you just need to find that number and put it here. Then on the other side, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I need the 9 over here. So then that's how I know what numbers to write on for my number sentence. So I have 7. I have to write it down here. 7 plus 9 equals 16. So 7 plus 9 equals 16. Very cool. This is so much fun. Oh, let's try it again. Let's put the linking cubes off to the side and put the numbers back where they came from. And we'll do one more. Do you realize that if you wanted to, you could rearrange the cubes that you had on here with 16 and you could do many more math problems? It would be fine. But we are just going to do one with each number. And if you use different numbers, it's fine. And if you need to pause the video anytime, go right ahead. Okay, what number do you think we should do next? How about 13? Right here, a 1 and a 3. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Now, you can put as many on each side as you want, and then you want to count how many you have on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 over here. And then count the ones on the other side. And if you have a different number, it's fine, because there are many ways to get 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need an 8 over here. And then I could write the number sentence. I have a 5 first. 5 plus 8 equals 13. Great. Let's rearrange these just a little bit. How about if I put 4 more on this side? Let's see what we get this time. Okay? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, I have 9. And so then I need to put the 9 over here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 4 over there. So 9 plus 4 equals 13. So there are lots of ways to make 13, and so you could probably fill up this whole whiteboard with problems that add up to 13. But we're going to stop with that. If you like doing this, you can do even more of them. You can pause the video. What I am going to do is put all mine to the side, and then I need all my number cards back in the bag, and you want to do that too. Want all your number cards back in the bag. And then you need to find the worksheet for today. And the worksheet for today looks like this, and it has some subtraction problems on it. And what you're going to do is you're going to draw that in there. I am going to draw on here too. I am going to make a big rectangle. I will do the first one with you. And remember, we always write a number sentence at the end, right? Okay, make sure your name is on the top. And then let's get started. Emily had 5 oranges. Draw the oranges. So, oranges are what shape? You're right, they're a sphere. Sphere is the math name for a ball or a 3D circle. So, you want to draw 5 of them, and you could use your orange crayon, and then they will really look like oranges. I didn't bring home any colored dry erase markers, so mine will just be circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So mine looks like this. So I have 5 oranges. Did you draw your 5 oranges? If you need more time, you can pause the video and then come back to this. Now, then it says she ate one. Yum! So we are going to put an X on 1. Cross out the orange Emily ate. Now, how many oranges are left? We are going to write the math problem out, the number sentence. Ready? Let's count all of them first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's write a 5 here. And then we need that minus sign. A minus sign is just a short line. And then how many have an X on them? Is 1. And then you need the equal sign, which is 2 little lines instead of 1. And you count the ones that don't have an X. 1, 2, 3, 4. So say the number sentence with me. 5 minus 1 equals 4. So you want to write that number sentence right on this line. The next 2 I will read, and you can do it yourself, okay? And if you need to pause the video anytime, that's fine. And make sure you write the number sentence, okay? Shondell had 6 balloons. Wow! Draw the balloons. I will show you how to draw a balloon in case you've forgotten. So it can be any shape, but it needs a little fluffy part on the bottom and then a string so that I know for sure that's a balloon. So when you have the 6 balloons drawn, then it says 2 balloons popped. Oh no! You need to cross out the balloons that popped. So when you cross them out, you put an X on them. So you need to X 2 balloons. And then it says how many balloons are left. So on this line here, you want to write the number sentence. So how many were there all together? Write that number first. Then you need that little minus sign. Then how many have an X on? You write that number next. Then you need the equal sign. And then you count how many don't have an X on it, and that's the number of how many are left. If you need to pause anytime, that's fine. And let's go on to the last one. Sonia had 4 pennies. So to make a penny, if you just do a circle and then put a 1 and then a cent sign in it, it looks like a penny. So she had 4 pennies. That was so cool. And you drew the 4 pennies. When you get them all drawn, then the next part, she gave away 3 pennies. So put an X on 3 pennies because you're going to cross those out because she was very generous and gave them away. And then how many pennies does Sonia have left? What you want to do to write the number sentence, you want to count all of your pennies first and write that number first. Then you put that little minus sign in, and then you want to count the ones with an X, write that number next, then you need the equal sign, and then you count the ones that do not have an X, and you write that number last. And then you could say the whole number sentence. So if you need to pause and finish that, that's fine. then turn it over to the back. Ooh, today is really fun. We need our dominoes. I'm going to grab my dominoes quick, and you want to grab your dominoes quick? Whoops. We need to do some problems that have dominoes on them. And so what you want to do is get your dominoes out, and if I can get mine open, then I'll do this with you. My dominoes are in a tin like this, and I think it got shut too tight the last time, but it's open now. Okay, so you want to find one that does not have a 0 on it. So can I use this one? Nope, because that has a 0. And it does not have a 1 on it, and it does not have a 2 on it. Okay, so that means I found one now. Okay, so what you're going to do right here then is you're going to set this right above there, and you want to draw the dots right in there. So I am not going to write on this one. I'll write on here. So I'll pretend this is my domino. And did I have it this way? I think so. So I draw the 3 dots over here. And how many over here? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, on those lines, we are adding. Now, the other side we were subtracting. This side we were adding. How many are here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. You write the 3 first. And then you're going to count how many are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you write that number here. And then you're going to count all of them to right over here. So you already have 3, so you can just start counting with 4 over here. Ready? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you can read the number sentence. 3 plus 5 equals 8. So that is what you want to do for the whole page. You want to draw the domino on there and then write the number sentence down below. And you're always adding on this side. So you want to count all the dots to do the adding. Can you use one that has a 1? No. Can you use one that has a 2? No. You must use ones that have bigger numbers in them, okay? So you can use 3s, 4s, 5s, and 6s because I wouldn't want it too easy for you, okay? So you can finish this up, and then you're done for the day for math.